Hello world, crazy August second week it's coming. It's near 1 week and we can see some crazy heavy rains and floods, tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes and heat waves. And let's hope that the sun is not coming this kind of strong burst that way where's Earth, because if there's coming this kind of strong burst from that way where's Earth, this vortex and suihkuvirtaus, there is this kind of energy which keep this cold air that where is poles, and there's not coming this cold air down. If there is no this kind of sunburst that where is Earth, because there is this kind of long alignments with Earth, Saturn and Neptune, and these alignments works with dark energy what physicists don't understand, and this energy keep this vortex and suihkuvirtaus very strong, and that's why this warm air can pushing that way where is poles. But if there's coming this strong sunburst, then there's very huge heat waves south countries. Just like June, there was Spain 46 Celsius, this kind of record heat waves. Also East Coast USA and China and this kind of country which is more south, what like Finland it is. We living here in Finland, but we can get these kind of heat waves here again. We have very warm already now, but not so warm but few days ago, because there was this kind of wind from sun which start 29th July. This wind start works. It works all maybe 3 days, 4 days, and now it's going down. And these alignments works all the time, and that's why we can get these heat waves again, and even more hot heat waves what we had already June over 3 weeks. But we see what's going on, and everything is deeping about sun. Is there this kind of strong burst that way where is storms, that way where is Earth or not? But anyway, this kind of weather, extremely weather phenomena, there's coming heavy rains and floods. And if there's storms, these storms getting very strong, quickly stronger, like 9th August, 10, 11, but and also yes 12, 9th and 12th days are very strong dark energy activation. Like a 9th, we have a Mars together with Earth, Saturn and Neptune, and same time we have a full moon. And 12th August, there's coming moon together with Mars, Earth, Saturn and Neptune. And same time, when we have these 4 planets together with moon, there is alignments different way, where is Earth, Venus and Jupiter. So very strong dark energy activation, and physicists don't understand what's going on. I'm telling you, it is not space which is expanding. Center of nuclei of atoms, there is this kind of traffic areas, congestion areas where is expanding energy, more density. And these expanding traffic areas just recycling expanding energy and pushing each other away same way what the expanding, you know, like that way. So everything else expanding, but space don't, because space is infinity and eternal 3-dimensional stage which is nothing. And Isaac Newton already knowing about that space is nothing. Einstein opened physics Pandora box with this stupid idea that space can curving, and space can play tricks like expanding, bubbling, waving and these kind of things. It's very stupid idea, and there is no extra dimensions at all. So it is not space which is expanding. Your body expanding, your heart expanding, tum, tum, tum. And when heart expanding, after that this expanding body still expanding smooth way and squeeze hard and expanding blood, pushing that way where it's expanding vessels. And you have to push expanding apple with your expanding up hand that way, because Earth expanding and pushing us away from expanding Earth center. And when you rub apple, which expanding, it's still moving that way. It's getting closer Earth center when it's falling down. But this movement, it is not that way where is Earth center. This movement that way where is Earth center, it is illusion, you know. And that's why physicists don't understand gravity. They believe in that there is some kind of hocus pocus pulling force or hocus pocus curving space, but there is not. Space don't play tricks. Space-time which play tricks is like antique gods. Zeus make lightning flash some way to somehow, and your god expanding space create light redshifting some way to somehow. But there is no this kind of god like expanding space. It is not space which expanding. You expanding, Earth expanding, everything else expanding, but the space don't. Also light expanding. And you think that there is electrons outside nuclei of atoms, but there is not. Nuclei of atoms expanding and recycling, expanding dark energy, which have a nature of electrons and photons, which also expanding. And physicists check out if there is electrons, they sending expanding light that way, where it's expanding nuclei of atoms. And when these expanding photons meet this kind of expanding dark energy, but pushing out from expanding nuclei of atoms, they spawn new expanding electrons when these expanding photons interact with this expanding dark energy. And this physics is thinking about that there was already electrons, and they don't understand that they create new electrons which expanding. Same way what they expanding, and light expanding, and the nuclei of atoms expanding. And that's the way it is. This is the keyword theory of everything. This old expanding light, it's redshifted because all light expanding and interact with each other. And this new our galaxy group expanding light interact with this old expanding light which come in some other expanding galaxy groups. And this old expanding light, it's not so fast, but our galaxy group expanding light it is. And when they interact with each other, this new one can accelerate this old expanding light to speed, and they spawn, not spawn, but this old expanding light redshifting, like a cosmologist way, redshifting, but it is not because space expanding, it is because light expanding also, photons expanding and recycling expanding energy. You have an old expanding photon, but different expanding energy, because there is this recycling systems, and this expanding energy can change inside expanding photons long time to moving in space. We are not inside space, and we are not outside space, but we moving and changing in space. Also this expanding energy changing with time inside these expanding photons. And this is too much for all physicists and cosmologists, but it was not too much for me. So just Google Savorinen and read how universe really works. Einstein opened physics Pandora box with the stupid idea of space curving. Einstein was right that time is relative, but time is relative because substance volume is also relative, and that's the way it's going. So just be careful, be ready, and be safe August 2nd weeks. It is going to be crazy August 2nd week. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, cheers.